Well, this is going to be an exercise in training my voice and using inflections that make it interesting and not so monotone, as I have often been called. I know that there's lots of resources and tools and tips and tricks out there to get a better voice, to make people want to listen to you. It's not just the content of whatever you're talking about, but it's the timbre, the cadence, the tenor of your voice itself that makes people want to stop what they're doing and listen to you. I need to work on that. This is also going to be an exercise in getting over my fear of talking to myself, because I'm sitting in here in my room, in my office, my home office, and it just feels weird talking to the camera. Somebody might listen to this and, that's intimidating too. People are going to be watching you, even if it's virtually and not real time. Maybe we'll work up to the real time part. There's all sorts of different topics that I would like to talk about. There's all sorts of different inspirational people out there that I would like to talk about, that I'd like to weigh in on politics and survival, self-defense, Second Amendment stuff, First Amendment stuff, relationships, relationships with your spouse, relationships with your kids, your parents, friends and other family, etc. Work, discipline. I mean, all of these things are discussed ad nauseum on the internet, on all of the forums, whether in an auditory or visual fashion like this, or purely through text. So what would make anybody want to listen to me? And it's not about wanting people to listen to me necessarily. I think it's more about getting people to listen to a message that hasn't been delivered or hasn't been conveyed well or enough, whatever topic that might be. Those are the topics that I'm going to try and pick from. Topics, they need to interest me, of course, but I'm not going to want to talk about them if it's not something I'm interested in. But hopefully there are other people that are interested in it too. And I know that some of the topics that I'll eventually delve into, people are interested in. Some people are starving for somebody else to voice the same sentiment, to be an echo chamber for their own thoughts. Though I hate the idea of being an echo chamber. A lot of the things that I'll talk about will have come from me, from myself, from my observations of the world and my observations of people, my own experiences. Certainly they'll be anecdotal. Science is an interesting topic too, because I believe that science is, through science in all forms of scientific and the scientific method, that it lets people, us, understand the world that we live in. But I also believe that science doesn't quite have it right. Science is the art of quantifying our reality, our existence. And I'll delve into more on that topic. That, I could do a whole series on that topic alone and my perspective there. It's almost more of a philosophical sort of perspective, a mental exercise. Anyway, I'll get into that. So that's enough for now. This is my first video. It will almost certainly be deleted promptly and never shared with anybody. Not because I'm embarrassed or because I don't want anybody to see it, but because I'd like my first video to have at least a little bit better production value than this 8-year-old webcam I have stuck to the back of my monitor and no decent audio recording equipment. Not that I have to have great stuff to start out, but anyway. There's really no coherency to this video anyway, and I'd rather have it be one topic, one or two topics at a time, and not just my rambling musings of the day. So, that's it for today. Cue the ditty. Forgot. I ain't got no ditty yet. That'll come later.